everyone. Good morning, good evening. Welcome to the session again. So, in today's session, the plan is to show you how to use the map shape. So, the use case here is like we have to create an integration flow. We should accept the input as CSV data and convert that to JSON format, right? So, for that, you need to go to the component explorer and then your respective folder. Let me click that three dots once again, and I will say new component. And I will say the type is process. Let me click on that create button. Uh, Again, as usual, you will have the start shape configuration window. This time, what to do means should we use a start shape of no data or a start shape with type connector. So what we have to do, we have to read a file from the file system, right? And then that file we have to convert to JSON format, right? So let me use uh, the type here for start shape as connector. I will choose the connected type as this legacy, and then uh, I will define a connection using which we can connect to the file system. Let me click this plus sign. Uh, Let me name this connection underscore local file local folder directory. Uh, Let me switch to the Windows Explorer. Okay, just a moment. Yes, so uh, let me choose the correct window. So this is the folder, and uh, let me go to this demo directory, uh, and let me copy the file folder path here, switch to the browser, and let me specify the directory name is this, right? And then let me call it save, or we can say save and close, right? Okay, and then because this is the disconnector we are using in the start shape, so always the action is get, right? And the operation underscore read local folder. Let me type the file name, save and close. Okay, and then let me say okay. Let me name the process demo map uses. Let me save it. Okay. Now the next step here is to use the map shape, because we have to do the data transformation, and whenever we need to do the data transformation, we have to use this map shape, right? So display name optional, you can provide here any name, uh, and then you have to click this plus sign to enable mapping, right? So map CSV JSON, you can name the map, and now you can see here this is map canvas, and here left hand side that is your input data, then the right hand side your output data, so it is input to output mapping, and in between you have a place to use the function, right? So for example, let's suppose you have the input data and you are mapping to output, but you want that the data should be converted into lowercase, uppercase case, or any sort of function that you have to apply. So you can just use this particular, wizard, function wizard here, just to use the function while data mapping, right? So what we need to do here, we have to create that structure, that input structure here, that schema, you could say, or you could say the tree to accommodate the data. So, for example, if your CSV file is going to be student to basically contain the student related information. So, in terms of fields, so it could say like name, role, city, state, country, phone number, something like that, right? And all the fields will be separated by comma, right? So you can click here, choose profile type. So in Boomi, you can see these profile types, right? So for your use case, means the input side is CSV, and we don't have any specific, profile here for CSV data, right? So, but in case of CSV, you can select flat file, right? Profile, if you already have profile here, the profile component, if already there, which is okay, you can use it. If it is not there, then you need to create a new profile. Okay, you can profile CSV demo, right? You can press enter key, flat file profile. If you have to see the folder where it will go, so it is giving you the location, right? So this profile will go into this location, right? Now, uh, that input side, you need to have the schema that is structured as per the input data, right? So I think the quick way of creating this structure, you need to click on the root, that element here, okay, and then you can use this import button, right? And then you can choose a file. So here what we are doing, we are using this CSV file, and with that we are going to create a schema, right? Otherwise, you can also do it manually, but this is again, time-taking process. You need to manually, create each and every element, uh, and then save it, right? Configure and save it, right? So easiest way uh, of doing this is you can, if you have this CSV file already there, you can use that as a template, and with that you'd be able to create this schema. Okay, so you just need to supply that template to Boomi, and rest of the things will be taken care of by Boomi. So if I would use this student CSV, next. So see, everything is coming in one column, but ideally as it is comma separated, so name should be one column, role is another column, something like that. So it looks like we have missed some configuration. Uh, Let me go back, cancel it, and then data elements, and then you have options, right? So under options, you need to use this file type delimited, and file delimiter is comma. So you have to select comma delimited. And if the first row, if you want, that should be treated as column headers, which is basically the case in this situation, so you can enable it, right? So Boomi will treat the first row as the column headers, okay, not as the actual data. Okay, now go back again to data elements, like the root element, and click import. Choose a file once again. Next. Now see, we have provided the correct configuration, and that parsing is as for that only. Then let's do finish. So if you could expand it, then you could see you could see here like all the fields, based on that profile that you submitted here, the fields from the profile got extracted and added here. Otherwise, if you don't want to go with this process, then every field you need to add manually, right? So you can select the elements, right click, add element, right? And then configuration. If you select each and every element, the properties for that element, right hand side window, they will start appearing, and just you can modify as per your choice. So I will say save and close. So I have created a profile, right? So, and we'll say okay. See, the input side structure is ready now. So let's go and create the output profile. So again, we click choose here. Now we can select the profile type as JSON. And again, profile, import a profile, JSON file, and then you have to choose a file. So again, you can go and choose this template, click next, and then finish. And then you could say here, save and close. You'll be back to this window again, and then say okay. So see. So you have input side structure ready, output side structure ready, and in terms of fields, we have the same number of fields. Just to make it straightforward or very simple, I have not. I just maintain the same number of fields in both the structures, CSV and JSON. Okay. Now you can do direct mapping. This is drag and drop here, drag and drop here, drag and drop, right? And you can say here save and save and close. So now your map configuration is done. You can say now okay. Now you can connect this start shape to this map shape, and then you can use stop shape just to end the process. Say save. Okay. Now you can go and try to test it. So here that the connection in the connection component, that the file path or folder path that we had provided, that is from the local system. Okay. So we'll try to run this on the local atom, right? So I'll be selecting this, right? This is my local atom, runtime atom. Let me say okay. Let's see what's happening here. It will take some time. Just wait for a few seconds. See, that completed successfully, but it looks like this node and this node not executed, right? Why we don't have anything? If let me see what is happening. Okay, so reading files from Ajay demo using this input.csv, comparing output CSV false. So where is true? Uh, so maybe spelling mistake. Let me double check. So S is capital here, and how just we mentioned here. So we can check this operation. Oh, S is small. Let me correct it. Save and close, and save it again, and then run it. Let's see what's happening now. See, now all these shapes of this process executed, right? And if you go to the last shape here, and if you could see the source data, let me just open this document and see what we are getting here. So this is again JSON, right? And this is what our objective was, right? So let me go back to the build page. So this is what I wanted to show you, how we can use map shape to transform any data. And for this scenario, just we had targeted CSV to JSON conversion, and that is what I just covered here. Thank you all. Thanks for joining.
Please follow, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon.